And we are back. Let me just move this one out of the way. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. I don't want to look at everyone. Man City are the champions of the Premier League. We are back. We are joined by the Mandem. Obviously, special guest, of course, Rom's joining us as well. Lads, how are we doing? How are we today?
I'm good, boy. I'm sweet.
Good.
So sweet. I'm sweet. I'm sweeter than the orange juice we're drinking. How about that?
Can you make the changes? Can you make the changes? I need Casey and Kiz at the bottom. You two can be next to me due to the fact that you didn't lose, but you didn't win. So, yeah, get that done as well.
Looks like you're with me today, guys.
No, listen. Sometimes you gotta be with the bums to humble yourself, innit? It gets like that.
When Casey drops off, we'll dash him on the bottom row when he joins back. But listen, pick up everyone in the chat. Obviously, not even 3 minutes in, not even 1 minute in technically. And there's already over 30 people in the house. So people, make sure the first thing you do is smash the like button. Just smash it. Manchester City are the champions. So first of all, the round of applause for Man City. Obviously, we actually have to always at least put a round of applause for the champions. Corey, do you have a round of applause, please? Corey, round of applause, bro.
Corey.
I'm not a good sportsman, bro.
That is
Casey.
You have to clap for the champions, bro. They've won the league, bro. Like, you got to clap for the champions, bro. Is what it is, fam.
Okay.
Like, no, you got
that would you.
bro.
No,
None of them, yeah, at least something. Like,
That's okay.
Corey, like,
Wait,
let's
Corey,
not do the
what's
hate.
going on?
You weren't even
Corey,
one confused.
What is
like.
this? Hey, well done.
Boy, as I said, if man sounded a bit bitter to me. You know what I'm saying? They have done the 3-peat. Maybe that's why Corey's not clapping. Now Manchester United are not the only team to do the 3-peat. Do you guys reckon they'll get a fourth? Let's be honest. Do you reckon they get a fourth?
What?
I actually do. That's the
They
man.
reckon they're the first ever team to do 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Pep will want to be the first to do that. So, yeah. Even Corey, even your manager didn't do that, didn't he? The greatest Fergie. Did he win 4 in a row? Didn't, did he?
No way.
So, yeah.
No, not a chance.
No, you know what we done? We won 3 twice.
Fair.
Twice.
If Pep stays long enough, he'll do that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I don't know if you will.
Corey, all these records are good. Good to
Age coming, age catching you.
He just has to say, I'm going to do it 5 times in a row, and that's that. Forget
All I
the
need
whole
Pep to
3-2
do now is
thing.
just do the Invincible.
It's
I'll just
crazy.
do next
That's
time I
never
listen,
happened.
then we'll just have a lot of silent chat from.
That's just a level just above him. Just above.
I'll be real though, Casey and Kiz, that I do think that will be done again. Not for now, but that will be done again.
Don't worry,
Trust
Rob,
me.
we won't be able to see it. We won't be there to see it. So don't
That's
worry,
a-
Maggie.
That's a good one.
Maggie.
I mean,
I can't see
it's like,
too many
I think,
teams going
because
over.
obviously, there's obviously an order we've got to do these things. I think the first thing we're going to get onto is Liverpool after we finish speaking about City. Then we'll go on to Arsenal. Then we'll go on to United. And then we'll go on to Tottenham. I think that's a fair order to do things. But just in terms of Man City,
Right,
before we
I
hit the
think-
comment,
Go on. No, Karen, sorry, go on.
before obviously just going on to Man City, they've still got 2 cup finals. They've got the FA Cup. They've got the Champions League. This is Haaland's first season. They've gone and won the Premier League. They could actually finish 10 points clear of Arsenal, which is staggering. I'm running out of words to describe this team, and they could be keeping good the one. You know, at least people could have thought, yeah, they're losing certain players.
What do you know the difference? Actually, no, I'll have a look quickly. I want to know the difference. So let's say if Arsenal don't win, let's say their final fixture, and they go 10, it would be 10 points to the City win, isn't it?
No, it would be 13 points if Arsenal don't win, and then City win their last 2 games.
It would be 13 points. How many points was Oli behind City?
Oh, of course, you show you.
Oli was on 69 and City were
You
on
lot can double check that.
Bro, all this is if we don't beat Wolves. So like what?
Ed's a menace.
No. If we beat Wolves and City win their last 2 games, They go 10 points
Ed,
clear. They
as you
finish
doing
10
that,
points
that's a
clear.
stitching thing, Ed, man. We don't do this.
Ed is always on kid. He's always on kids.
No, I hear
Listen,
that. Bro, listen, I'll take my place for this week. I know where I'm at. Next season,
Fine.
wait, trust me.
No, because
What's
what we'll
happening
do is the
Let's
end
get
of the
into that. What's
season
happening
one.
next season, Kate?
Because you know,
No. Arsenal second. Ethan, Arsenal second.
Oh wow! It was
Can I
12
say
points.
something?
It was 12
timing.
points.
Montel,
It was 12 points.
just to clarify something. Over the off season, you know when the season's done,
Yeah.
will me and Kids always be in the top row, seeing as we finished second?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure we're above everyone. Oh, thank you. Just making sure.
What
That's
permanent?
fair.
So what permanent
Permanent thing.
So wait,
I
will
might
I be in the top row then?
I might
Why would you
first
be
row
Wait, hold on a second. Will I be in the
Yeah,
top row?
if Daps isn't around, then yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Your team's in
If that's
question.
around,
Your
Corey,
team's
you
in
stay at
question.
bottom.
Yeah, so yours has like an asterisk by
Are
it.
we gonna do the one where if you win a cup,
Nah, G.
Nah.
if you win a cup,
I don't know. No energy drink cups around here.
But listen, people. Let's
you
look at the light goal.
you don't have any cup.
Hold on,
Anything around here.
Corey. So hold the horses for a second. We have 60 people in the house right now. So what we're looking for a like total today? I'm thinking 133 for the free-peat. Is that fair? 133 for the free-peat. The one is for the 1-1 Aston Villa, the 1-0 Nottingham Forest, and then you got the 3 for the free-peat. Actually, 3-1 Brentford to Tottenham. 133.
No, let's keep Arsenal related.
Or sorry,
The 10 points gap potentially.
No.
Corey, how many
3-1
points did you say
Brentford,
City? How many points did you say City were clear of Arsenal?
12.
I think we should start off 120. I think we should start off 120, then work our way up.
Yeah, I agree.
Work our way up.
I hear that.
Let me know what you don't want to see for the like total, innit? Let's quickly hit some of the comments. Big up Clinical. Obviously appreciate what you're doing. Obviously, City winning the league. Congratulations. Solo as well. Congratulations on City winning the league. I know you're enjoying yourself right now. Mark is always going to cook you guys rightfully after the waffle last stream. Not gonna lie, he's right there. Saka is the only world-class player who can play crap for 8 games. That's like 2 months, 1 game a week, and not be held accountable because he's tired. God's child lacking energy at 21.
Marcus, do not speak about God's child like that. You're crazy.
Yeah, you might get struck down, Marcus. You gotta be careful.
What are you talking about? It's like child
You
of
gotta be
God.
careful.
You don't can mention God's child because he hasn't been playing well as of recent. That's fine. What?
Come on, an annual thing though.
The fact that we're still talking about him is what's scary. There's a lot.
It's a comment. It's a comment. Casey, it was a comment.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm not talking about this comment. I'm talking about in general.
Comment. Oh, it's just a comment.
In general, it becomes a weekly thing. Like Saka hasn't played well.
Will you ever get used to being in a big club? Will you ever get used to being in a big club?
Montel, of course I will. Of course, I am used to being a big club now.
You just don't know how to.
There's more pressing matters. Montel, you're going to be playing. Saka's playing in Europa. Isn't this more of an issue? You've just spent X amount on Darwin, and he's going to be playing in Europa.
We just read out a comment. We can't even comment about Saka anymore. We can't even read that comment.
Casey.
Darwin in the Europa. Where's the comments? Like this.
Casey, you seem a bit insecure. You seem a bit insecure.
Yeah, big man saying, Casey, you're seeming very insecure.
Don't even bite. Don't even bite.
We just read out a comment.
Alcantara in Europa.
We just read out a comment.
Kaiser Chief.
Alcantara.
Bro, Casey, you're giving them what they want, G. You're giving them what they want. Let them run with their thing.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Bro, all I'm saying is this just proves us right. It just proves us right. I literally read the third comment. I read the third comment that had been put in about Saka, and it wasn't even a Liverpool fan. It was a United fan that said it. It was a United fan.
Hey, don't worry, man. I just played.
But yeah. Again, Marcus, this is why I said you can't speak about God's child. You can't do it because you just see what happens. We just get caught in the crossfire. You can't talk about Bukayo like that.
Man's gone from missing a penalty, letting England down, Yeah, laying England down. And then
Brother,
he had
you're
you,
putting England down as well.
Oi,
Hey, you know what
Bro,
killed me?
oi,
Two of
Wait,
your players were down.
two of your
oi,
You, man.
And Rashford, this cheat. Absolute
Do you
cheat, man.
Do you know what killed me? Yeah, just before you read out this super chat bunch, yeah. And Kiers, I know you even laughed at this, even though you're a player. Did you not see the tweet? Where I was like, Saka's been moving like Everett from town.
Bro, you can move like Everett for 8 games. That's calm. Like I said, next season is the real season when things start to come alive. Move like Everett. That's calm. That's calm.
Who's Everett? Who's that?
He's talking about Everett from Power, fam.
From Power. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I don't even want to say certain words on the stream, but if you know, you know. Oh,
No, that killed me. I can't lie. That killed me.
I was crying.
Big up T for the super that goes top row for bottling the season and having no cuts is nothing to show for it. Big up us now. Big up T for the super chat. You know we appreciate that. Mustafa says Casey's rattled. Trudon said LC. Someone's mic is cracking in a little bit. Man, they might have to quickly just unmute and mute themselves just to double check the sound and that. But let's get back to the comments. I'll miss out the ones about Saka if that's fair.
Bring them all in. I want them all. I just read them all.
Bro, Marcus says all I'm saying is Saka's name on the bottle. Saka's name is on the bottle for a reason. That's what coincidence. Oh wait, you talking about the brand Saka?
You got the what? You
Talking
taking
about the brand, isn't it?
That's my favorite. Like, I can't lie. I'm not even just saying this. That water is
Yeah,
pure.
that's the bottle brand. It's a water brand.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It is, isn't it?
The maddest bottle, fam. Safe.
That's crazy.
That's
Shout out, yeah. Another thing I wanted to bring up. Shout out Dortmund, who actually can win the Premier League. You actually can win the Bundesliga if they win their next game, or if Bayern Munich lose again, which probably won't happen. But they're probably
I
going
think
to
it's
have to
the
win
last game once. I think it's actually the last game.
The last game.
Bro, you know why that's so dead, bro? That's so dead. What he's trying to say that he didn't bottle Arsenal, bro. Bayern lost yesterday, but that's a
yeah. Bayern are the ones who bottled it, but we're just saying.
Yeah,
I
Bayern
want to say personally,
No,
big
no,
up
no,
Sepp Haller.
Hey, don't buy.
who
This
beat
is why
Canada.
you just
Hold on.
I should have expected
Slow
that.
down. Hold on. Yo, slow down. You lot are on edge today.
Bro,
man.
if you're coming at me, what do you want me to do,
Montel,
bro? I
But
can't
the
just
thing
shrug
is,
it off.
Montel's
How about
reading
this? I didn't even read the same
comments
You know
about
what you're
Arsenal.
doing, bro.
I'm
You
back.
know what you're doing.
Oh my, bro.
So my man,
Bro,
how about
this?
4 comments and
Casey,
all
stop
4
this.
about my
Casey,
club? What do you want me to do, Montel?
Casey.
Just sit
How
here.
about this? One, I've read them in order.
someone's
Second of
cracking,
all, I didn't even read the Arsenal bit. I read the first bit and said, "Hold on a minute, let's talk about Dortmund quickly."
Yeah.
I didn't deep it. I didn't even read the second bit. Too embarrassing. You man are so insecure right
Bro,
now.
it's just if I see something that's wrong, I'm gonna pull up on it, bro. If it's wrong, of
I didn't
course.
even read it out.
I swear. I love this channel, you know. I swear.
Montel, just read them. Montel, you just read them out and tell us when we can respond. All right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay silent.
Let me know. Just let me know.
It's this one.
Now you man are putting yourself on a noise.
No. I'm gonna stay silent. Go on, man. Go on.
Just let me know.
As I said, shout out Sepp Haller for beating cancer.
Someone's cracking in mad, isn't it? I can hear it through my thing as well.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Man, they might have to just quickly mute their mics and unmute. So, do you know what I'm saying? Shout out Sepp Haller, of course, for beating cancer and then possibly going and winning, very likely going to win the Bundesliga and scoring the two crucial goals today to help them towards that. So, do you know what I'm saying? That is a beautiful football story.
Big.
You know what I'm saying? So big up Seb for that, man.
Bro, Corey, bro, give it a rest, bro. We're talking about a man's comeback from cancer. A man's talking about Arsenal again. The months, do you see why we have to?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Corey, that's weird.
Yeah. There's a time and a place.
Time and place for that. Time and place.
Bro, I salute how they scoring in big games in goals, bro.
You know what? Yeah, jokes aside, on that Bundesliga title race though, that is a bottle. But word to what Mont said, for him to be out for what I think it was 3-4 months, and he's basically scored the winning goal. Obviously, I know they got a game left. That's big. But you know what? To excuse Bayern though, if you've won your league 10 years in a row, they're probably allowed to have a year off. That bro, they've done 10 years in a row. That's crazy.
I'll be honest, they probably don't even care.
What? That's what I was gonna say. They probably don't care.
Like This probably means the world to Dortmund. Huh? Yeah. They're definitely hot about the champs. Bro, that's why man got sacked, bro. With these type of leagues, if you don't win the champs, that's your job in danger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bayern won a trophy. Have they won a trophy this year?
In fact, I saw a tweet, bro.
Bayern
You
went out in the champs like this year.
They sacked Nagelsmann to get Tuchel. Tuchel got knocked out of the German Cup, the Champions League, and now potentially bought in the league.
Yeah, so he's not won a trophy. That's poor still.
They're covering up by saying next season will be better. That's what's
and you don't want me to fear these man next year in champs. I can't do. No can do. No can do.
Months. Don't even.
I think it's funny.
I'm not. Yeah. Corey. I want to get to the comments and we'll talk about Liverpool and then we'll get to the Arsenal and that.
I just want to say it's funny how you lot are saying, oh, you lot keep indirecting, but you just brought your club up again. Because with that, I'm going back to last stream. You're not going to win it. You should be fearing. I'm not going to fear all these men, bro. These men are bums. We've had a better season than Bayern. We've had a better season than Bayern. You know they've got 6 of the competition you're speaking about. You do know that, innit?
Bro, I respect all of that. But word to E as well. Like I said, with E, he's won 2 fantasy prems from years ago, and then he finished 7th this week.
I'm in your head.
So this is different. It's different.
Man, using my principle, my concept on fantasy.
Correct, bro. Word to you. I'm just using your logic, bro.
Jesus Christ.
You are bad, Kate.
You know you're not going to get bullied in chat.
You're not going to see. Like I said, it all sounds mad now, but you're going to see. Watch. Just watch.
Can we bring up this point? Is this the part of the show we bring up Kids' point, please?
Yeah. Anywho, I'm big up Sahis. I'm glad City are champions. Liverpool show no desire to be ambitious or want to dominate the Premier League. The owners don't care. The players don't care. Shame on the whole club. I understand.
Yeah, shame on you. Shame on you, Montel. You have Darwin Núñez playing in the Europa League. You got Alcantara, that Champions League winner, playing in Europa League. VVD playing in Europa League.
Look at that question.
It's just
look at that question. Read that one out once. Read that one out.
To play in Europa
Let me get some of that.
You're going to afford that? It's a lot of money.
Yeah, Case, we're gonna get to it, but Case, you know what? For someone who said they was absolutely fine and they don't care about the events that's happened over the last few days, you seem to be chiming in quite a lot before we even get to the topic.
No, because obviously
you seem very insecure right now.
I had a lot of Montel, not at all. My anger was last stream when I lost to Brighton, when I knew that it was done. So I
Case.
But
you see how your hands are off stream. I know you'll tell me you're not hot, but your fist will be clinched. You're one of them, man, bro. Your fist is clinched, but you're talking like you're fine. Yeah, no, I'm good. What are you talking about? Kind of settings. Like that's what you do. Can we get to the comments? Can we just get to it?
Yeah, do your comment. That's what I'm saying. You've been reading these for about 10 minutes. So
because you keep cutting. You keep cutting, bro. You keep bringing Arsenal into it. Like there's 106 people in here. They want to hear about the topics.
I'm gonna talk. All right.
Thank you, Elsie. Villa need 1 win
to
secure.
Now you're being cheeky. Stop being cheeky.
Sorry.
Stop being cheeky.
Villa need 1 win to secure Europa over Spurs. You know what that means for Kane, right? Interesting conversation.
Kane's
bro, I have a feeling Kane's gonna stay though. That's
Marcus also says Casemiro gets a red versus Bournemouth. Casey, remember that one? Man of the match performance. Be quiet. Says Marcus. Mark's got a lot of chat for the previous stream. All these guys had chat for Corey, the only one who left with all 3 points in the week.
Marcus, you United fan?
Yeah, Marcus, who do you support?
Big up Yoshi as he's a United fan. Big up Yoshi as well. He says you lot, we only dunk on you. I think that's how you say his name. Liverpool really won 7 games in a row for no reason. Enjoy Arsenal and enjoy Aksana away. On the first day.
Yes.
I'm
1 minute.
Assad just got his cheeks cut by the City C team.
You man are doing guard of honors. Wait, are you man even in Europe?
I can tell that one hurt you, man, didn't it?
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
Big up Josh Smith for the super chat. He says, inshallah, Nagelsmann or Slot come in after Leeds. Big up Josh Smith.
Bring in Slot.
Bayern gave you lot 10
Right,
10
if man
like,
thinks
this team.
See, why is Marcus so concentrated on Arsenal? He said like
It's
10
because of the
comments
chat from last stream.
every-
Because of the chat from
Montel,
last
do you know
stream.
what?
Okay.
Let me tell Marcus something, yeah? Let me just tell Marcus something quickly. Bro, you man are battling top 4 right now, yeah? You might make it, you might not. But you man know how much issues your clubs did. You have players like Sancho and Anthony. They are both bums. That is who you need to replace. Arsenal, do you know what it is? I think that Mandem are upset because they see that Arsenal are literally going somewhere and they're not there. Like, they're not there. And they know they're not there. So the Mandem just, you get it. You lot can see what Arsenal's doing. Is that what's upsetting you lot? Is that what it is?
Hey, Casey, you're doing it again.
Let me know. Let me know.
Casey, you're doing it
Let
again.
me know.
Katie, because I know Mots used to get back to the comments. I just want to say, I don't like this divine right from Arsenal that you're guaranteed to be there again next season. That's my
No. I don't think I'm gonna be there. That challenge. That's my hopes. I hope that I'm
fair.
but I don't expect to be challenging. I'm just saying my club is clearly on the up. Like, clearly, it's for all to see. Whether I win something, don't win something.
Everyone knows you lot have made bare, bro. Everyone knows you lot have made stellar
not
progress.
respecting it. They're not respecting it, G. They're not respecting it. They're telling
Wait,
me about.
wait, can you not see
I
it?
don't respect.
You're
I don't
You're telling me
respect. Casey,
about
I don't
Bayern.
respect 9 points in 24. Okay, Casey, I don't respect 9 points in 24 at the business end of the season, bro. That's not good enough for where you lot
What?
are, innit? That, and that's just, and you know that yourself.
No.
Like,
Then talk about the performances. Don't tell me about Bayern 10-2. What's that got to do with anything? I don't business about these man.
Marcus is actually in all 4 floors of your head right now.
Marcus is just
Casey, wouldn't you say Man United are on the up, and so are, I'd say Liverpool now as well. Seen as certain,
Liverpool on the up.
Yeah, I'd say they are.
No,
because they're
Thank
only
you, Corey.
they're only a few players. They're only a few players away from being back to where they want to be. Like, bro, let's be real.
Thank you, Corey.
Corey, that's a good point, but we'll bring it up. We'll bring that up when we talk.
Yeah, we'll bring that up. We'll talk later.
You like that one?
You
like that one?
As that says, I did say this Arsenal side remind me of 13-14 Liverpool. Funny enough, he said. So as I says, I did say this Arsenal side reminds me of 13-14 Liverpool. And funnily enough, they're going to end up on the same points if they win their final game. You man can't chat to 16-17 Spurs.
What they hear about that one? They don't.
Why can't we chat
Daniel? Big up Tahir, big up Ed. You know what I'm saying? Big up David as well. Drinking Sakura all summer. Or if Bayern draw, Bayern draw. Think you still win the league. But yeah, I mean. By the way, chat. Let me know if there's still a crackling sound. Can you guys still hear it on the audio? Can you any of you on the panel hear it?
No.
Not anymore.
I can't hear it anymore. But chat, let us know if there's still crackling on the audio. But listen, let's talk about Manchester City briefly. I'm not gonna lie. Do you guys think that with City now, it's just until Pep leaves, it's always gonna be a farmers league, but it's a one-horse race and hopefully you challenge the best you can? Or do you generally think there's going to be a Premier League winner next year that isn't going to be Man City?
No, I wouldn't say next year.
I think there'll be a Premier League winner that's not City. I think there'll be a Premier League winner that's not City.
What, next season or in January?
Next season.
Who?
Next season?
Who, Corey?
Who knows?
Oh.
Like,
you know what it is?
Don't even think about it, Corey. Don't even think about it.
But you know what it is, yeah? There's a cliche saying.
And everyone thinks it's going to be me.
Corey,
everyone thinks that I'm thinking it's
in your head that you came to the come, and then it's going to be
you. You lost.
There's a cliche saying it's hard to like motivate do back to back, but because of that guy Pep, I don't put anything past him. I think it will just be them till he leaves. I've just accepted it, Carl. Even the year we won it, bro, we had to go on a blistering start just to get ahead to feel comfortable, bro. Like, I think it's them again.
I think it depends on how this season ends for them, innit? Because somehow somehow if City don't win this champs, like it might even be forget the Premier League and just get top 4, and we have to get this champs. Like the champs things is starting to rack up now. Like we're really not winning it, and we need to now win this. We
But I
can't
just
afford.
can't, I
We've
can't
tried
see
it many
Pep
times.
doing that though.
We can't
I
afford
can't-
to not win that now.
Cause
You know what
I don't think that will be the case. Reason being, they still win the league and get to the semis/finals every
Yeah, they'll
year.
still be there.
So it's
They'll
not
still
like
compete.
they're faltering out or looking poor in the round of 16 quarters and that. They're looking exactly the same all the way throughout the competition. So I don't think he needs to sacrifice one to win the other. I just feel like he needs to do something at this stage in the season to keep that energy and that quality up until the end. That's it. Because everything else he does up until this stage, you see his progression, bro. Even if they're not there on point, they do this amazing run at the end of the season where they win 10, 15 games in all competitions and just claw back that teams can't do. So I don't think he has an issue. It's maybe just keeping the players focused and keeping them hungry. I think that's the hardest part.
I think it's about the runs, innit? You know, there are many runs. I'll be real. Only Liverpool, City, and maybe you, man, can do the runs of like 7 straight wins, innit? And they add up. But I think to do it consistently, which gets you in a serious position, I think only Liverpool and City can do it.
I'm just waiting for him to read it out. That's all.
First of all, man took off a super chat. Man took off a super chat to read that comment. First of all, we're not gonna do.
Yeah, it's funny how you were so quick to read that bad thing, and that was your thing. It's just
bro, I put up a super chat first, man. Let's not do that.
Yeah, bro.
No, put it up.
Read it out. That's all. Read it.
Casey, take some deep breaths and count for 10. Wusa is what Ed is saying. Big up yourself for the super chat. Bradley says Calvin Phillips got more titles than Stevie G. It's true. It's true. Foden got more prems than Henry, but you know, like
Slippy G.
Bro, Stevie G's got none. That's the difference.
Yeah,
He's got
Foden got 5. Foden got 5.
That's fine, bro. But Stevie G's got none.
Huh?
Yeah, Invincible.
What did you say? Casey, what did you say?
I said Invincibles, G.
Oh, does that count as 2 prems or something? Does that count as 3 prems?
That
It's
counts as a
gold.
gold.
It's gold.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gold.
I knew it.
Gold counts for 2 or 3. You man picking it.
Montel, if you can tell me another prem side that's done Invincibles, I'll shut up.
You man are clinging on to this for dear life still. I thought it was.
I thought it was done. You know like that. You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Good again now. Like, you didn't need to do that.
You know what's funny? Up until March, you weren't really hearing this Invincibles chat. All of a sudden, it's resurfaced.
It's the sour.
Soon the treble's gonna be old news. Because the buzz is around the treble now, City potentially taking up for Man United. The only thing that City won't be able to do is the Invincibles. So that's why we just got to dangle that one in front of them.
But the treble's still better than Invincibles.
But that's your opinion.
It's facts.
What?
Yeah, even if City do it, the treble's always better than the Invincibles.
The champs, the friend, and
it will be.
I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying
3 for the price of 1.
Because they still won what you won. Just you did it a bit better. That's all. But they got the other 2 to add to it.
I don't think man them understand how hard it is to go a whole season without losing their game.
No, facts. That's why it's not been done again. Facts.
It's very hard. Do you know how hard it is to win 3 cups?
Say that again, Casey.
It's hard, but it's not harder than the
City are going to do it now. City may do it now, boy, if you don't stop them.
And people are saying this is the best team since sliced bread.
Yeah, so when is someone going to do the Invincibles? When is someone going to do the Invincibles? When?
No one cares.
I just need that done.
Oh, no one cares now.
Oh, no one cares.
Do you know why? Because even if
you done the same way, no one cares about City. No one cares, innit?
Even if you done the Invincibles, you wouldn't do the league now. If I got the same tally that you man got that season, I wouldn't win the league.
Yeah, bro. If
to me, I'm not gonna lie. Again, this is opinion. I look at the Invincibles like the Centurions. No one's ever done it.
Not
Only one-
I forgot about that. That's a good
Like,
point.
I look at the
That's very
Centurions.
disrespectful still.
So it's like for me,
100 points. Do you
it's
know how
like-
many wins?
if you get 100 points, it's like, well, that doesn't count as 2 prems. Prem's not gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Centurions again is something that only one team has ever done in Man City.
Deep it. That's
You know,
40.
and Liverpool have got was I think Liverpool got 99, and we came really close, but it still hasn't been done. Do you know what I'm saying? And with the Invincibles, I think 2 teams have gone to the Premier League and only lost 1 game. So again, it's
not invincible.
It's been close. It's been close. Both of them have one team have come close to doing it.
Close isn't good enough.
Man, then, deep it, yeah.
That's just my opinion, though. You don't do that. That's just my opinion. I don't. It's
Deep
not,
Deep Centurions, yeah, that's 104. That's 14 points dropped all season. Do you know how mad that is?
It's mad. It's so mad.
Dropped all year.
How many losses is that? One loss.
What?
It potentially can be up to
How many losses?
4?
That season 4.
Yeah, 4 losses. And
Sorry,
a
I don't
draw.
mean mathematically.
how many
No, I think they had 2 losses that season. That season, I think they had 2. But because I know we beat them, I think United beat them. I can't remember who else.
Maybe
But
Wait, Invincibles had 12 draws.
Yeah.
yeah.
a lot of 1-0, a lot of 1-0 wins as well. But you know what? It's still a goal. How many points was it? 84.
Man,
86?
Yeah,
one
around
second.
that, yeah.
Like,
But regardless
man,
of how much you try to paint it, it's still invincible. So
No, it is.
it don't matter.
That's it. That's the bottom line. That man were trying to say 12 draws. 12. I could have got 38 draws. That's still invincible.
It's still invincibles, and no one's done it. So that's what it is.
Allow me, G. Just do it, and I'll shut up.
No, Case. Obviously, no one's discrediting your thing. It's just that again, like, it's bringing it up.
All right, let's
No,
let's
that is-
let's talk about the
Let's
game.
move on to Liverpool. Let's move on
talk
to
about
Liverpool.
the game.
I was going to say we do like again because Daps isn't here. Obviously, we haven't spent as much time on City, but when Daps is around, we'll give them their flowers. And as I said, the 3-peat is a joke. It's a joke in it to go and do.
We should give them another round of applause.
Yeah, they should deserve it.
And Corey, I want you to join in.
That is madness, bro. It's madness. So again, what can we say? You know what I'm saying? The likes of Gundogan, KDB, these guys just know how to turn it on. And I generally think Pep was just bored. He decided to get Ronaldo Silva to collect the ball from left back. I'm sorry, but when I see stuff like that, I'm thinking this man he's there on one knee like this against Chelsea. When he's just a weirdo. He's a genius and a weirdo, and it's just annoying.
From when I saw John Stones going midfield against us, and he was just doing what he wanted, I said, "Safe. This guy'd ruined football, bro." Safe.
John Stones, where are you from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's too smart, man. The brother's just too smart. Like his
mad.
IQ is ridiculously high, bro, in terms of football.
Do you know what I can see? You know what? You lot have started a conversation now about Invincibles and Centurions, which is better. I'll do a poll so you lot can vote, and while we discuss the next matter.
Right, you man's team.
I don't even think it needs.
Yeah.
It's clear, isn't it? It's very disrespectful to try and compare it to Centurions, but that's
it's not really because people are saying in the chat that you like Centurions equals more wins, and the Invincibles equals less losses. So it's just kind of whatever you value more. Basically.
Yeah, it's a matter of opinion.
How about this? I walk off the pitch every game with something in my pocket. You know when you just leave with, you know when you say, Montel, yeah, I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving with something. That is what Arsenal's mentality is.
Then.
I'm leaving with something.
Man's on a Denzel Washington thing. I'm leaving with something.
Denzel. Denzel. You know what I'm saying?
Leaving with something.
But let's swiftly move on. Obviously, before we do, by the way, we've got 150 people in the house and we have 89 likes. So people, I know there's some of you haven't liked the video. Make sure you stop what you're doing and smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We're 9 likes away from 100 likes. So let's get there within the next couple minutes. I know we can do that. So smash that like button, people. Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1, Firmino, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and James Milner all guaranteed to leave at the end of the season. Firmino did get the goal, but I believe this is the end of Liverpool's Champions League pursuit. Mandem, It's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not good to be outside of the top 4. I'm not very happy. We was always chasing. But are we gonna go for the? I don't know whether we go for the Europa League. I think we will go for it, but I don't think we're gonna do the play our first team in the group stages. That's the reason I feel like Man United couldn't compete on all 4 competitions. We don't have the squad to do that at the moment. So I think if we start playing our first team in the group stages, I don't think we do well in the Premier League. I think we've got to start. And if we get to like the semis or something or the quarters, then yeah, you can start dashing in first teamers. But for now, I'm not gonna lie. Unai Emery, he's done it again.
Yeah, Cooked man again. You know what I think? Yeah, I think personally, I think you man should play the likes of like Henderson and them and then in Europa League.
I agree. I agree, fam.
Yeah, because like if we're being real, like he's
I'm
not
saying
gonna...
because that's his level, okay. That's his level right now. Okay. I agree.
Sorry to cut you down. I'm saying from now we're winning Europa League. Like something that.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I'll say it. Yes.
I wouldn't be for sure.
We'll clip that.
Explain why. I wouldn't be for sure. I wouldn't be for sure.
In next May, you lot will be saying, yeah, Rom's called it from a year ago now. I'm saying from now, we'll win Europa.
Hopefully I am.
Roms, of the teams that have fallen already, are there any big names? Like in terms of even legacy, heritage.
In what?
I'm trying to think.
I can't lie. I think AC Milan might get Europa League.
It depends on Juventus. Juventus might get another 12-point deduction.
But then AC Milan, you can't really fear AC Milan.
Why not?
Europa League.
AC Milan are a good team. They're a decent team.
We played AC Milan a couple times in the champs, and they just got displaced very quickly.
Yeah, but that drop for both teams.
You might have Brighton.
Oh, you could have Brighton. Are there any other teams, or is it just them?
From what I've seen
I just know heritage.
It depends who drops down.
Let me
check.
When Corey drops down,
if Roma don't win Europa League,
what'd you say, Casey? What'd you say?
No, you heard what I said to you.
No, because it got mixed up. What did you say?
I said when Corey drops out of champs, you could have got Corey.
So you think Corey's finishing third in his group?
there's some things to do all day.
Finishing third in his group.
Hey, but you know the audacity of that, yeah. You know the audacity of that. These men who have been out of champs for 7 years just said.
We're home now. We're home. We could
That was cheeky. Hell, oh my!
That was cheeky.
Like, just leave.
We're just after summer.
The audacity.
But it is true though. Like they could live drop down. Like it's true.
What about you lot? What about you lot? You lot could.
We could drop down, bro. We could drop down.
Have you gone to certain stadiums and produce results? You man don't do that. Like that's not.
Bro, forget about the past, bro.
We all know when it comes to occasions, you man don't handle occasions.
You don't have that, bro. Ethan, why? Just why you
don't have the
Man are saying to my statement, Roms, you could get Sevilla. Sevilla will be in Champions League next year. That they'll be in Champions League.
They always do.
Did they get top 4?
True, they can finish third.
You know how cheeky the super chat is? I'm surprised no one clocked this. A Brummy who plays in the 8 cooking at Anfield. Don't think that's what you man had in mind. Man said Bellingham, basically Bellingham coming to Anfield.
Ed is cheeky.
That's cheeky as fuck.
Yeah, look, Capo put in the list of the teams.
Big up Ed for the super chat, though. We appreciate
you,
brother.
Let's pre that list. Let's put that Marseille. Marseille Stadium's a bit hostile.
Yeah, Marseille could
Liverpool, Brighton, Marseille,
Sanchez.
I think teams will be dropping in, bro. Better teams will be dropping into the Europa.
Ain't Marseille qualified for champ? It's their second or third, I swear. I think they've qualified for champ.
I think Lens team, Lens.
Yeah, they'll move it. Yeah.
They're moving mad, so they'll get Champions League and Marseille will get Europa.
What? Let's but do you know why? I don't think it's not a guarantee Liverpool go and win that Europa League. Just simply because of the way, even when we were cold, Klopp was not really focusing on other competitions too much like that. He only really started looking at cups last year when we had the actual squad to do it. I think he probably looks at Europa and tries to play like as I said, like what Kay said, he'll probably play like Hendo and them, man,
I
and
agree.
then just see how far it gets them. And if
I
it gets because
I
bro,
think he'll be
if he's
favourite, so the
playing
expectation will be
knackered man, an
correct.
upset can happen if he plays knackered man. He's not gonna bro.
True.
Like, you know
But
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
think, I just think, yeah, he's gonna, like you said, he's gonna play the fringe man, like a Elliot, a Hendo. Nunes will probably bang in that competition because he's not. And I have to hold this one, but he's not gonna start in the league. But Nunes is gonna start.
Hold that one. Yeah, hold that one. By the way.
Nunes is gonna be off.
Hold that one, by the way.
So wait,
Nunes is gonna start
so
in that league.
Nunes,
I just think
Nunes is going to Europa League. Is that what we're talking
Yeah, no, Casey, stop doing that because you think he's good. Stop doing that. You think he's a good
Wait,
player.
Wait, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
Casey,
right.
stay on the train with me. Don't be jumping.
Wait, if West Ham win the conference,
Oh yeah, they get Europa League. I forgot.
I ain't worried. Respectfully, big up West Ham because I think they will win it.
They're done. Yeah, they're done.
Bubbles and all that, but respectfully, I don't fear West Ham.
They got a bit of Europa
does it mean you man will qualify though?
Oh,
Like
shit.
let's say
Fifth place, or
Yeah,
if
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
it might be sixth. That no, fifth place is automatic. I think you go straight to Europa League group stage. I think sixth have to play like a playoff. Seventh,
By the way, you man are not guaranteed fifth.
Oh yeah, you might lose in the playoffs.
we're guaranteed fifth still.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Look, Corey, let me tell you why. Brighton's game in hands, Man
yeah.
City, and we got Southampton away last day of the season. They're relegated.
I mean,
So
that sounds.
what does that mean?
sounds.
We beat them.
It's not guaranteed.
Wait, are man actually saying we're not guaranteed fifth? Are we really doing this?
Brighton have something for City. Brighton have something for City.
They're just clowning it. They're just clowning it still.
But I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
clowning it. So you think I'm
check your
joking?
rear view. Check your rear view, innit?
All right.
Check your rear view.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, come this time next week.
By that logic, you're not guaranteed top four.
Exactly.
I'm not.
By that logic,
Allow it, man.
you've got top four. Allow it, Corey. Allow it.
You man still believe now. You man still believe now.
This time next week, I'll be saying to you, look, we're it that it's even shameless for me to say, but we will be in fifth still next week. I'm not worried about
You
that.
are not though.
Yeah,
No problem.
looking at certain players, obviously looking at players like Nunes. Does anyone think that Nunes has a spot in the team next season apart from like Europa League, or do you think he generally?
He should do. He should do.
Until he starts, EG.
I think he should start.
In my opinion, he starts.
We're talking objectively, by the way.
This hurts, but do you know why I don't? You know when you have to keep making bets.
Cold, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
bro. That looking good. I'm sorry.
And once Diaz has a preseason under his belt, because let's be honest, he's come back, he's hugging the ball, he doesn't know when to release. You don't know. You know when you're like playing at goals or not, and you skill up, you rinse your veg and you go back to take the piss again. This is what Diaz was doing yesterday. I'm like, brother, just cross it or shoot. You're trying to go back and try the man again. It doesn't make sense, but this hurts. Monts knows I'm a Nunes stan, but it's gonna be Europa League. It's gonna be cups he starts in because Gakpo, Salah, and Diaz. I don't think he's going away from that. But even Jota, don't be surprised if Jota even knocks on Klopp's door like I might want a cut because I don't think he's guaranteed to start. Him and Nunes will be the impact subs, in my opinion.
You know,
I think. Huh?
You man paid that much for an impact.
Hey, Casey.
Once tried to say this.
Don't say that, because Casey, do you know what I said at the start of the season?
He should start.
He's no different from Divock or Origi. I said they're in the same playing field.
You're violating.
No, that's a violation.
You want to listen to me? And how about this? That's disrespectful to Origi.
That's you're looking at that as of now, though. You're looking at that as of now.
Yes, I'm looking at it as of now.
Next season, you're gonna get proved wrong. Watch, trust me.
No. I'm not saying that he won't come good. I'm saying that the player that people think he is now is not the player he is. He's not.
This is why I got to agree with Monts.
By the way, though, for real, if I'm gonna be honest, I think he starts over Diaz. I don't rate Diaz. I can't even lie. I'm putting out there for now.
Don't rate Luis Diaz.
I don't rate him.
I think Diaz.
He's all right. He's all right.
I think he's more the impact.
Yeah, his on the ball ability is good.
How about
Like,
this?
the same as
Diaz
last
has just
season.
come back from
They're
a
not being
6-month
harsh
injury.
because of the
That's
No,
what I'm
I-
saying,
I-
man.
I-
Yeah,
I
he's come
hear
back
what
from
you're
injury.
saying.
That's reactionary. That's
No,
reactionary.
no, bro. I'm here,
Because
bro.
you
I
weren't
hear
saying
this
that
comeback.
before when he was fucking up and before he got injured. You weren't saying that.
Facts.
No, he
I
wasn't. Was he
was.
really fucking it
I'm
up?
sorry, I
though?
was saying it.
Yeah, because you believe Kulusevski was
Eve.
better, and you realize
I think he
Kulusevski
is
was bum as well.
Eve, do you know why it's cheeky from you? The only reason why you got Kulu is because you couldn't get Diaz. So I don't want to hear
I
it.
know, but that's my point. If anything wrong, I've kept a closer eye on him. Fam. In front of goal, he's knackered. Like, his decision making.
I can't
I
lie, yeah,
agree.
he
I
has
agree.
been saying that he
On the
has
ball,
been-
he's cold, isn't he? He's got the.
Yeah, he's very good on the ball, but that's
Yeah.
just about it. That's about it. I'll be honest.
I just think the only thing that's wrong with Nunes for me is just a tad bit too rash. If he calms down in front of goal,
Casey.
Yeah, that will go, Casey.
Stop
That will
being
go.
nice.
Montel, I'm not even being. I said the same with Werner, bro. I see, not that they're the same player or similar. It's
You
just
got
that
a
man them
soft
were
spot
calling
for the
Werner
knackered players.
stinky.
Yeah, Casey got a
them man
soft
aren't
spot for the
knackered,
Max.
though.
Soft spot.
You got a
They're
soft spot
not
for the Max.
knackered though.
You got a
Yeah,
soft
Casey
spot for
got
the
a soft spot
athletes.
for the
innit?
Max. I'm deep in it. Casey got a soft spot still.
Bam, just know that Nunes, yeah, like I don't know who said it, I can't remember, but Nunes is gonna prove you man wrong. Gee, that's it.
I
No,
agree.
No, Casey. We're not saying we've all as Liverpool fans. We all know that Nunes has good potential, right? But how is he going to fulfill that potential if he's playing in Europa League?
Yeah, that's what I think is a vibe. I think he should start next season.
It's not a Vio.
I think he
because
should have a
Gakpo-
good.
No, it's a Vio or Gakpo if he plays because of how Gakpo is playing.
No. I don't.
And again,
I
Corey,
agree with
one more
Keith.
time, I
don't think
apologize.
Diaz
Corey, I
should start.
apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game, Corey, when he was talking about Gakpo. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'll be honest. Because I didn't know Gakpo was the guy like that. But
Wait, was Corey singing his praises from early?
yeah, from early.
Big up
from
still.
early.
Because I said
Early.
Gakpo will flop, but I've been humbled still.
How about this, Corey? I was giving it a pinch of salt though. Corey was saying, I'll say Corey. Fair enough. I wasn't familiar with your game, Corey, from early with Gakpo, but in the World Cup, man was saying, "Oh, I have 5 goals from Man United players," and we're like, "No, it's not. It's like 3." And he's like, "No, but Gakpo scored 2."
Yeah, this.
Yeah. I remember that energy.
Corey bigged him up because he was linked with him. That's the only reason why Corey bigged him up. This wasn't. If he was linked to Liverpool first,
Man was counting Gakpo's goals as United's goals in the World Cup. That's one thing I'll say, Corey.
Oh yeah.
weirdo.
Well, I tell you what,
Who's Preston North End?
I'm still hot in it.
Oh yeah, Casey Kids. That someone's got a rebuttal.
Bro, man said
What?
1888, bro. Come, man.
It wasn't the Premier League. I said Premier League club. Who are they?
Bro, Preston have been in Prem like donkeys, bro.
Bro, Preston North End sounds like a road. Like, Loudon, literally.
You
Sounds
know
like a
what?
road,
Big
bro.
up all my Northwest guys, but it's actually a road in Northwest.
Yes, I knew it.
I got family that lived.
Man said 1888.
Don't want
Yeah, we appreciate you. But yeah, another thing on the Liverpool side of things is Curtis Jones. Does he have a place next season?
Oh, I think he does.
He should do. He should do.
100%.
Because it was looking like a loan move was more likely.
No.
Does Alcantara have a place?
Yeah, of course he does.
He always
Of
does
course
still.
Who-
Whether
who-
he plays or not.
But
Whether he
it's like whether he plays again. Callum asked me this question on Coppish, and he said to me, "Yo, like Monts, he's like, if Curtis Jones has a good preseason, do you start him over Thiago?" And I said, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Facts. You know what, Monts as well. Like, I don't know if you agree with this. LFC fans might shout in the comments or whatnot, but I would sell Thiago. Yes, he's our best midfielder ability-wise, but if you're never available when we need you, it's getting annoying now. He'll come back for 2-3 games, put in great performances. We get gas at, yes, this is the player we bought in. Then you're hearing us picked up a knock. Klopp's doing the interview. Thiago might be in the
Alcantara.
Yeah, I want him. I've said this for months now because we all know availability is the best ability. What if, let me just ask you this, Corey. Let's say Rashford is always injured, come back from 2 games. Let's say Rashford was Martial. Let's say Rashford was Martial. Wouldn't you get annoyed, bro?
I still got an attachment on Marsh, innit?
Yeah, that's the wrong. Corey has an attachment to
Corey
Mark.
said- I knew it.
Actually, no, this is a better one. This is a better one. This is a better one. This is perfect because this player was probably out more than Thiago. I know you're much younger, but Casey and Kiers, yeah. When Diaby was always injured, didn't you come to the point where you're
I
like?
knew you was gonna say that, bro.
Didn't you come to the point where you're like, bro,
it's
cut
long,
now?
yeah. It's long, yeah.
Bro,
He was
man
fake, though.
played
He
less than
was
He was
half
so
the-
good.
he
That's
played
what's
less
annoying.
than
He was
half
so
my
good.
games.
He was so good.
He was
Less than
cold, bro.
half
That's
the games in a season for injury. That is poor.
this is what I'm saying. Do you see where my frustration comes from? Like, cool, Thiago's
That-
not that
What do you
bad.
think, Mons? What do you think, Mons? Alcantara got a cut, or
Nah, for me, Thiago, I got like you, Corey. I got that attachment. I can't listen. If he
right.
plays for 5 minutes, that's my eyes have been blessed for 5 minutes.
all Montel needs to see is one shoulder fade and one switch.
What you know
One
the-
switch.
Oh,
the-
do you know what that was?
What do you call it? Monster T-bot.
He actually loves. He does that every game, fam. He does that every.
It actually works.
It actually works. I
They
can't.
still can't pay, but they know they still can't read it. They can't.
Right, they go the other way.
Yeah, it's long. It's long.
It's because you
Yeah,
think
no.
surely he's not going to do it again.
You
And
see
he's
what's
all he
frustrating
needs
with
to do-
Thiago, yeah? You can't even like rest him and like play him in intervals. That still won't work. He'll just still get injured. So how do you even
Yeah.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
impossible. It's
And that's
impossible.
why the Naby Keita thing for me, it's the same thing with Naby Keita. Not as obviously he's not on the level of Thiago, but Naby Keita is someone who needed to be fit more often because let's all on it. We would have played Naby Keita instead of Henderson. Let's not like, do you know what I'm saying? That's not really. It's not rocket science.
You remember what him, Thiago, and Firmino were on last season, bro? NFT.
This nigga had a good season last. Like for his fitness, he had a good season last year, innit? Like I still haven't forgiven him for that toe punt in the Champions League final. In fact, I will never forgive him for that. But apart from that missing the Champs final, he had a good season, bro.
Monts,
He-
Just to answer your original question, though, on the Jones thing, you know, I've never turned on Jones, bro. I've always backed Jones. Months, I've got receipts. Don't even do that. I've got receipts. I've got receipts. I've got receipts. The only thing I said about Jones is because of his ability, he's that good. We might need to loan him or sell him because he's too good to just be on the bench. That's the only thing I said about. Don't get mistaken for me wanting him gone.
I can't co-sign. I don't know. I'm not saying you didn't say that. I just can't co-sign it. I don't remember.
I'm telling you.
I don't remember you moving mad on him, but I remember it was more Jerry and that was like on.
Yeah, no, they flew that flag more.
It's cold, like Jones, and everyone's looking at him like he's crazy, like. But anyway, let's move on. Last bit though, Bobby Firmino, 2 out of the 3 now gone. He actually got his goal. It had to be him to score on the farewell. Arsenal bully, you know.
got that right?
It's sad to see him go, man. It is sad to see him go, innit?
Liverpool legend, more than Stevie G.
Yeah, no,
in my
Liverpool
eyes.
legend.
In my eyes, more of a legend.
Yeah. DP's more of a legend than Stevie G. Like,
More of a legend than Stevie G. But
uncomfortable
that's-
conversations. See, look at you. I know you, man.
No. Do you know what I hate? Do you know what I hate? The minute someone has more trophies, it's like autopilot. Yeah, more of a legend than Stevie. Just
This is what Monts starts with the trophy thing. This is why I'm not with it. But in reality,
no callers today. No call Monday. Tomorrow.
But Monts, using your logic, bro, Firmino is more of a legend than Stevie G. Using your logic.
What's my logic?
Bro, you love to
Wait,
bang on about
his logic. Forget his logic.
What do you mean? I love to bang on about? You talking about fantasy, man?
No. I'm just talking about in general. I just feel like you love to bang on about trophies.
So
So
you don't like to talk about trophies because you don't win majors. That's
Who
why
is more of a legend?
you don't win
Who is more of a
majors.
legend,
G.
Montel?
So
Firmino
Steven
was
Gerrard's more of a
Stevie
legend.
G.
Your last major, you was like 6. Okay, you was like 6 years old.
Yeah, that's fine. But bro, he was man said 6. Bro, he won the FA Cup like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Major.
No. UCL champs, you was like 6. UCL.
well, I mean,
Premier
Steven
champs.
Gerrard only won one
Yeah.
Champions League, didn't it?
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard.
So let me ask, who's more of a
Won the Europa as well, coach.
Boy, that's so cheap.
Man, that-
Who's more of a legend in your eyes?
Steven Gerrard, bro.
Why is it so flat out easy to say Steven Gerrard?
I feel like he's more of an icon.
If you think that way, it just shows me your age, then, isn't it? It just shows me your age.
No,
or your-
but Montel, I'm asking you because Firmino's won you everything.
Yeah, but like,
He's won you
bro,
everything, bro. He
bro,
can show
that's
you
a lot. Do you know how many men at Liverpool have won
after 30
everything?
years. What?
I said, do you know how many trips
Casey, do you know what it is? Let's just end this debate. It depends how pivotal you were in the team winning that particular trophy, bro. Gerrard arguably has the most memorable Champions League final in history. It's because of him we won that. Firmino's given us brilliant moments, but it's not like Gerrard.
So it's Origi a legend?
And you take into account the team.
Because he's giving you arguably.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, and remember, Gerrard has got us over the line in numerous cups.
Word, it's not even just that.
Hold on a second. Didn't Firmino win you the Super Cup?
The Club World Cup.
Didn't he have 2 in it?
The Club World Cup.
You know what? He scored in the Super Cup final as well. Him and Mane.
He scored them both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a thought. I'm not saying that it's true. It's just a thought, isn't it? It's just a thought.
Yeah, but let's move on. Though. He is a Liverpool legend. I think people like Gabriel Jesus strive to be like him, and hopefully one day he can be like him.
I was waiting for that one.
He's hot.
He's
hot.
And
we're in there.
Hopefully Gakpo can one day emulate what he brings to the squad. It's probably not going to be with the same elegance, but in a more physical and more imposing and direct way. We never know what we're going to get from him. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal. Moving on. Arsenal. You are now in the Champions League.
Calm down.
What?
Sorry, no, continue, T. He was quick. He was quick. No. He was quick to come off Liverpool. We had a few more things to say, but man,
I've read the private chat. Kids, I have read the private chat. Right?
I just want to say one more thing with Liverpool, isn't it?
Hey, kids, I read the private chat in case he's still trying to speak about Liverpool, and I've read the private chat. You see what I'm saying? Trying to move it on.
But there's just one more thing, man. Trent's defending on the goal. I just want to get in there, have a little quick convo about that.
It's been a while.
So we get back here.
We're here again.
It's been a while. I think he got caught out at the back post, man. It was slap defending from him. Yeah. But again, he's been brilliant defensively for the last 7-8 games. So I'll cut him a little bit of slack, but I think you still have to check your rear view and you have to be more aware. And unfortunately, you got caught out at the back post that time. But he's been good for a while now. I'm not going to call him a stripper like I have earlier on in the season.
Do you think if Klopp was on the sidelines, you'd win the game?
Do you know what? The way he's managed to cut through us a few times on the transition, I don't think so. You know, the way they cut through us a few times in transition was very slick.
No, but I think Klopp would have said something.
Yeah, we've all kicked ball though. Sometimes we've all kicked ball. Sometimes that individual instruction from a certain coach does you more of a world of good. But for me, I thought Pep Lijnders would relish that opportunity. That he's been number 2 speaking like he's number 1, releasing books during the season. That I thought he would relish that opportunity, and I can't lie, I was a bit surprised. But to answer your question, Corey, I don't think it would have made much difference. Villa were brilliant. I don't think we've given them enough.
Yeah, they done well.
They were well. They did well.
No, I hear it. I salute what he's doing at Villa, man. I hope he stays over there and then he takes them further than with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's move on. We've got a few more things we need to talk about. And we've got 25 minutes left. Arsenal Football Club are now back in the Champions League after 6.5 years, I believe.
Can we give them a round of applause? They deserve.
Woo! I can clap for this.
Hey, E, we say no claps.
No, you clap.
Love, man. Love, G. Love.
You know what's tap? Now I get to sit on the sideline and see your downfall. It's nice.
Big up to you, man, as well. As a Manchester United fan, I salute Pep and the football he has replicated for Barcelona at Manchester City. The man is a genius. LFC Double says we have the wrong Pep. Yes, we do have the wrong Pep.
I'm dead.
We have the wrong Pep. Big up Marcel. You never walk alone in the chat zone. Big up Assad and Mustafa. So just talking about Arsenal. How far can they go in the Champions League? We're not gonna focus on whether we think there was a Premier League bottle this season. I think we all have our opinions on that. if you don't want to touch on that, we can a bit later. But let's just talk about the Champions League for a second. We had a conversation earlier today, and Kay seems to be quite confident playing certain teams in the Champions League. Kay, I'll let you lead with this one. What's your opinions on Arsenal's Champions League opportunities? And keep the same energy is what I'd like you to do.
Okay.
Of course I will. Yeah, I know you're, bro. Listen,
Stage is set. Do your thing,
bro.
bro.
I'll be honest. Like me personally, I think we're gonna get to the semis. That's just that, and that's you see that is a humble opinion because I could have come in and said we'll get to the final. I could have said that. Hashtag Rice-Sado. Hashtag Rice-Sado can bring me to the final. The midfield will be good enough, but I'm gonna say semis and keep it humble. And that's just my honest opinion. Because I look at reason I'm saying that, because I look at teams like, again, Bayern, not good enough, just lost the lead to Dortmund, for me, aren't that great. I look at PSG, they're losing Messi, potentially Neymar, not good enough. I look at Madrid, I mean, the way they just got smoked by City. Like,
why are you laughing?
We can do it.
You know what it is? It's because man's naming the biggest teams in Europe.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're not great.
Let him land. Let him finish.
When we signed,
it's only one clip in it.
Bro, I promise you, bro. When we signed Rice, that deal was done. Yeah, that deal was done. So we're gonna sign Rice. When we signed Rice, he's an elite midfielder. Sign Caicedo, again, elite midfielder. These guys are all elite ballers. So we can go toe to toe with the big dogs. Why not? Why can't we? What's cool? I'm not asking you man this question as well. What's stopping us from doing that? Let me know.
What was the question? Sorry, the final, yeah?
Semis. What's stopping us from going to the semis?
Just wanted to be sure.
No, go on.
The way he said that.
PSG.
For me,
right? And Dortmund. You mentioned those
bro. These men aren't it. Like they're obviously they're great teams, you know that. But I'm saying that we're on level with these teams. Like we're not any worse than these teams.
Can I just say to you, do you know the majority of your team hasn't been there? I just want to chuck that in. Yes?
Yeah, I hear that. But bro, you look at that and I'm thinking, cool, we haven't been there for a while. But again, quality on a pitch will always show. Quality is quality regardless. So on the day, if you've got enough quality to beat a certain team, that will happen. Regardless of whether it's the biggest stage or what, there could be a friendly, it could be anything. If you've got a better team than another team, you can win.
Do you know what, yeah? I think, especially for the channel and everything as well, I think, Monch, you need to revisit this question once the draw has been made, because obviously you have more clarity, because I think the pots are very important as well, because I'm even hearing, if Juve get this 12-point deduction, you can even jump into pot 2, but if they don't, apparently you stay in pot 3. And let's say, for example, trying to think of the clubs that won the league, let's say you get but both Real Madrid and Bayern will be pot 2 by the looks of it because they didn't win their league. But let's say you get a PSG and then a Real Madrid and your pot 3. Let's say you draw both of them.
Oh, both of them.
That's when the landscape can just look a bit different, because you can say what you like, they're going to lose big players, etc., but they still know how to do it. And one thing I will say to you, though,
they even get Napoli because they've won their league.
Bro, Napoli, again, how am I going to fear?
I think they're going to get raided, though, Monts. That's the only thing.
That's what I'm saying. Osimhen will go. Like, why would I fear Napoli, bro?
But they lost, bro. They lost Koulibaly, Mertens, and someone else. And
then again, sorry to cut you.
Look how many players they lost before this season. They lost Insigne, Mertens, and Koulibaly, and they went and fucked it up.
I feel
it's not good enough.
You know what? I'm taking that back. I only think they lose 2 players, you know. I think Kvaratskhelia stays another year. I think it's only Kim Min-jae and Osimhen that will leave. Even Osimhen, they're trying to slap him on a buyout clause of like 150 M's and that, which I don't know how many clubs are going to pay that. Maybe United. That's about it. You lot ain't paying that for a striker.
Yeah, no, we're not. But again, even if they was to keep Osimhen, bro, we're still better than Napoli. In my opinion.
Said Tillemans, Milner. The Ed is just cheeky. Like
man said Tillemans.
They're three. They're both 3. That's what's the cheat.
This is killing.
Bro, we know. Bro, we know that's not happening. Bro, we are getting Rice and Caicedo, bro. Mark my words.
I'm not in full agreement of Caicedo, but I'm fully behind the Rice.
I've seen the
behind
link.
Rice.
I've seen the links.
I've seen the
The
links.
thing is, you man know your clubs. It's always nice to be linked. You man were linked with Yuri Tillman, Rafinha in the summer, and Jesus. You only got Jesus out of them three.
Bro, even if we don't get Caicedo, we'll get Mount. We'll get Mount if we don't get Caicedo.
With Tielemans, that whole Tielemans thing, I think that was more of, bro, you can come now. But I think it was more Tielemans said, I'll just see out my contract with them and then come to you after.
That's not what I'm saying, Casey. I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying in terms of your club not violating, in terms of getting your number one targets, even in Jan, you man wanted Caicedo, you ended up with Jorginho. You wanted Modric, you ended up with Trossard. Like, it's nice to say Declan Rice and Caicedo look nice, but things just never go to plan, innit?
No, this season,
especially with their
a bit different.
Lynch.
Because in the past,
Chelsea, it takes a little Chelsea increased bid. And it's
no one's gonna go to Chelsea, bro. Like,
no,
Chelsea,
you know what it is? In the past, I think we didn't have the attraction. We had a bit of money, not a lot. We had a bit of money, but we weren't really an attractive club. Wait. Now.
Yeah, the FBI got him.
Yeah, just to add to what Casey was to say about attraction, Modric was twerking. I mean, he's still
but it's a very different now. We have money now. Now we're in the champs. We're fully back. So now we're fully back in the champs. Everything's rosy. We've got a top manager. We've got that sorted. We've got the base of the team sorted. Now we can go and spend the extra money, that extra 10 million on a player, which we couldn't in the January transfer window nor last season. That extra 10 million that gets these players, that gets the Modrics, that gets the Caicedos over the line, that we can now do that. We've got extra piece of change to do that, you know what I mean?
Let's be real. I'm just going to say to you from now, should these things not happen, we will come back to this, and you don't get to slip inside that situation. Because you love to do it's not that deep. This is the better situation now. You love it that.
Let me put it out there. Yeah? Rice, I am fully in agreement that we're getting him, and if we don't get him, you can grab me. Caicedo, I am not sure.
That one.
I said Caicedo, I am not sure. That is still a technique. But Rice, I'm fully behind.
I still think we're getting both. I still think
can't lie. Man are calling you in the chat Links FC.
Yeah, you man are Links FC.
Man are calling you LinkedIn FC.
That's calm. By the way, Monts, you asked me for my prediction. What I'm gonna ask everybody for their prediction as well. Monts, where am I finishing the Champions League next season?
Probably I'd say round of 16.
So if I'm getting knocked out in round of 16, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll probably have a more concrete answer, like Ron said.
No. Monts, I want a concrete answer from now, bro. From now, because this is what you do. Then you're gonna change it next time, and they're gonna be like, but I said that. The time before that.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you from now, if you get a really easy group or a really difficult group, that can be different to what that can lead to different parts of logic. Do you know what I'm saying?
Round of 16 is past the group stage, bro. Forget group stage. I'm calling.
Yeah, I believe you'll get out of your group. Doesn't mean you will, but I believe you'll get out of your group. But I believe the heritage will show, and you lot will probably go out in the round of 16.
All right.
Yeah, cool. I think at a push, last 8.
That's what I was gonna say.
At a push.
8. All right, that's Monts and Roms. You agree, yeah?
I'm saying again. Obviously, we're gonna revisit this once the draws meeting in September. But if you want to answer now, I'm gonna say last 8. I think you get knocked out in quarters.
Cool, Ethan.
I'm not gonna lie. You're not gonna like my answer, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm here regardless. I'm here.
I know what he's gonna say.
It's a bit wild, isn't it?
Let me know.
My mother's life, I'm not even bantering, innit? It's the fact that you man haven't been there so long, and I've seen you man you don't do too well in Europe, and I can't them kind of games that sport in a way which you underestimate from experience. They kind of fuck you up. I'm gonna say you man don't make it out the group stage. I can't lie.
Can I just add on to this as well? Yeah, it's even the players that you're linked with, Rice, Caicedo. They don't even have Champions League experience. Do you get it? So it's not even the players you currently have; it's the players you're even looking to bring in.
But Roms, other people on our team do though. Look at Zinni. Look at Jesus, Partey. It goes. You can go on and on, bro.
But then this is the thing is, the thing is, though, this is the same thing. I know we speak out Champions League, but the reason why I'm not going to use that as like a measuring stick, because these are the same players we said, could lead you to a league title and all that experience. But I don't know. For me, that's not enough. You know, a player that actually does have experience, and there was the only one that remains since the last time you were there, Xhaka, but you're moving him on. Do you get it? So
True.
Other than them three, I don't know if there's a lot of players that have played Champions League football. But on the flip side, though, your squad might relish it. Like, yeah, we're here now. Let's give our all. So it can
On the flip side, the occasion, innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Corey.
When I stand like this, the champions, it's a whole different thing, fam.
Wait, one second, Corey. What's your prediction about where we finish in the champ?
Oh, round of 16.
Cool. Don't worry, I've noted everybody's.
Yeah,
So
bro, what I would say, yeah.
What did you say?
So
I said group stage.
The kid said semis.
yeah, that's calm. That's
Yes,
you
it's
can
semis.
know.
Corey, what about your club?
No. Hold on. Stop. Kate, I want you to say what you said about your midfield and winning the Champions League. Tell the people.
See, now you're twisting my words, man.
No. Tell the people. Say it in your own words. Say it in your own words.
Anything about winning the Champions League, bro.
Like, how far do you think you're going in the Champions League?
No. You weren't there. No. Kay said some other stuff. Kay, I want you to repeat it to the people, to the fans, to the chat. Let them all know.
Bro, all I said was, correct me if I'm wrong, I said looking at my midfield options and who I'm linked to as well, that can win me the Champions League. Keyword can win me the Champions
See
League.
where the crazy part kicks in.
Well,
This is where
word for
the
word,
crazy-
you said it's good enough to win me the champs.
It is good. The midfield will be good enough. It will.
Kids, you know one thing I always
I'm going to read it. Hold on. I'm going to read out that list right now.
Read it out, bro. Read it out. Show
By
me
the way, Kay, have you
Once,
seen
just
Modric?
before you go, can I just say one thing I always respect about kids? He actually just rides out for his team, because I haven't been on the channel for a while, but was it the other day, once you had bottled the league, you were like, we still not bottled it. And I was just looking at you like, bro.
Now, you know what, yeah? I
These are
can't
crazy.
lie.
They're crazy.
I can't lie. I'm going to go back to that and admit, I'll be real. I do think we did on a slide bottle it.
There's no slide about it.
No, there's no slide.
No.
Aye. How about this, Ethan?
Bro, the lying thing.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar.
Wait, Casey, you admit you bottled it.
Casey don't think he bottled it, even though remember, Roms, 9 points in 24. 9 points in 24, by the way.
Wait, you both don't think you bottled it?
Slightly.
I'll tell you why we didn't bottle it. City won every single game, G.
That's
So
and that
regardless
was my
of what
point.
I'd
That
done,
was my point.
regardless
Yeah.
of what I'd done, I lost the league anyway.
We had
That's
to
a
lose.
loser's mentality.
Even if,
mentality.
1 second, even
Losers
if I
mentality.
went and beat, no, it's not losers, it's logic. If I beat you, I beat West Ham, I beat Southampton, all these three teams that everyone keeps ringing around and putting around bottling, those three teams is where we bottled it apparently. If I beat all of them, I still would have lost the league.
Liverpool.
No, Casey,
I
you're
just
not
said
saying
that. I said
Casey.
Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton. Those three
Casey,
games were where the league was
Casey.
bottled.
No,
Casey,
Forest.
Casey,
According to
Casey.
everyone. No, the league wasn't
No.
bottled.
Do you know,
It
Casey?
was
Do you know why that's a lie?
bottled.
Because you lost to Brighton, and what was the other one?
That's
You
after.
drew.
I'm talking about when
That
people.
was
That was
Why
all
you
after.
discounted what happened
I'm talking about
after?
now. I'm talking about when people were saying that we bottled the league. It was Liverpool around the time when we played Liverpool, West Ham, and Southampton. That was the time when everyone said we bottled the league. I'm saying to you, if we won those three games, we still would lose.
Just like
How
you
though,
said,
Casey?
Look
Because
like
you
Casey-
would have still been in pole
You
position.
guys don't. You
No,
guys
we
said
wouldn't.
during
We
the
wouldn't
that
because
you man
we
don't
lost to
win the Champions
Brighton. We lost to who else did we lose to?
No. Casey, can I stop you right there? You can't do that, bro, because if you had won them
This is
games,
it.
you would have had momentum and probably have beat the Brightons.
This is
and
it.
that.
This is why I'm not saying it's bottling because so much happened. I can't. It's not bottling the league.
Yeah,
They-
Mons, that's
they were
what
just
I said.
perfect,
It's
bro.
slightly.
They were just
Just to add
perfect.
to
The days
Rom's
were
point.
perfect.
Do you know what?
You
Do you
know
know? Because this is going to go in circles.
One sec.
Do you know what it is? I've not had this convo with you lot with you and kids in weeks. Let's just agree to disagree. Let's just do that.
One
No,
sec.
Rom.
Casey,
I've already, bro.
Casey, you
There's
know
a
what it
reason
is?
why I don't entertain it. I don't entertain it because you can say that. Now if you look at the points tally, we wouldn't have won the league anyway. But when something happens, again, like Ron said, it's a trigger of different events that we don't know what would have happened after that. We don't know what kind of pressure would have put Man City under. How about this? Man City's tails were up when they saw those 3 draws. Pep said we saw those 3 draws and we were there. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't know. But when someone keeps on winning, it becomes exhausting for the team that's chasing as well. But because Arsenal are when it suits UFC, that when it suits you now that you've lost to Brighton and you've lost to Nottingham Forest, it now looks like an easier and a clearer picture to say that you didn't bottle it. In fact, if anything, it makes it even more a bigger bottle because of the difference of points tally for one. And second of all, 9 points in 24. 9 points in 24. You're choosing it and picking the facts that they want to believe. Now, if you're sitting here and think I'm talking crap, that's fine. But anyone knows if you have an actual winning mentality, then you know you bottled the league after being 8 points clear. You gave the guys a chance that you shouldn't even give them a sniff. You know, to win the league, you have to be near on perfect. And because you weren't perfect, that's fair enough. You know,
That's
there's
not
still.
bottling.
I think Arsenal.
Sorry, being perfect and not being perfect shouldn't mean you bottled it.
No.
Casey, what would you describe? What would you describe the last 5-6 weeks? Then I'm actually intrigued, bro.
9 points in 24. It's disgraceful.
The last 5-6 weeks is disgraceful, and I agree. But we was always racing a team. It's like we was in a fiesta, yeah. We was in a fiesta, blowing, cutting, yeah, doing unreal things. But the car next to us was always a Mercedes, bro. It was always a Mercedes. Okay. So we always knew that's what it was.
Casey, hold on. You do maths. How many points clear Man City of you right now? How many points clear Man City of you? Right,
I don't know. 7, I think.
As it stands, yeah. 7 points, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you good enough to beat Nottingham Forest?
With a game in hand, yeah.
Yeah? 3 points. Wait, are you good enough to beat West Ham, especially in the form that they was in when you drew with them?
Yeah.
That's 5 points. Were you good enough to beat Southampton, who were 20th place at the Emirates? That's another 2 points. That's 7 points. We've already equaled the tally. By the way. Were you good enough to beat Brighton? Were you good enough to beat Brighton at the Emirates, where you had the best home record in the league?
That's up for discussion.
Okay. Even though you beat them away from home 4-2.
All right, forget these, man. Do you know what it is, Monto?
Right. So
you can say, was I good enough to beat Newcastle at St. James's Park? Many would say no, but I beat them there. So it's
bro, like, it doesn't matter.
No, Casey. So what that does is it shows me your capability. It shows me, Casey, your capabilities. The fact that you were able to go to St. James's away and win.
Yeah, we're the only other team that's won there, by the way. That's a hard ground to go to.
And City, but you get it. That shows what you need.
City drew there early in the season. City drew, bro.
Did.
I'm pretty sure
bro,
City
end of the day, Casey.
They didn't. I promise you.
They drew.
End of the day, Casey. You got to think about it like this. You might as well forget going for the title, because if you man think that we're not bottling it, because it's been clear the past 4 or 5 seasons you've got to be near on perfect to win the league. And if you man can't, you can't.
Casey, sorry to cut you. Yeah, with your mindset, if you're in this position this time next year with better players and lose the title, are you still then going to say again it's not a bottle?
If I'm saying, bro,
it's never going to be a bottle for them, because everything is different. The guidelines and definitions and technicalities are different for Arsenal for that.
You know what I think is? I think he's trolling us. I think Casey deep down knows what we're saying, right? He's trolling us.
Roms, he's dead serious. The guidelines for Arsenal are different for everyone else.
You just have to be more perfect to win the league, bro. So if we're not perfect, how can that be a bottle? I don't know.
It's fine, Kate. You know it's fine. Forget the league. Forget that, because you man are not expecting.
You're not built for it. You're not built for it, bro.
If you knew I wasn't built for it, why is it a bottle job? If you knew I weren't built for it,
what? No. What does that even mean? What do you mean?
What does it mean? What does that even mean? If you knew that I wasn't built to win the Prem,
I know you're not built for it now. No. But I know you're not built for it now. Like after 9 points, after getting 9 points out of a possible 24 and being top for 93% of the season over 200 days. If that is not seen as a bottle, then none of us are bottle jobs. No one's ever bottled the Prem.
He's
you know
saying
the
24, bro.
Don't we agree
Forget
that?
You know them
24.
statistics.
No one's ever bottled the
So
Prem.
you know them statistics are very, very come with another asterisk.
This is what I'm
There was
saying.
a lot-
Forget 24
Like
paints,
it's
bro.
all
The league was
crazy.
done
Man,
2
there
weeks
was a
ago.
World Cup. There was a World Cup in the middle of the season, bro. Like no, Montel. If you want to, bro, let's be
Yeah,
real.
this is getting
There was
silly.
a World Cup. But that's what we're
Okay.
doing. Though.
I'm actually
Man,
sorry
man,
for asking this
200
question. Let's just
what
wrap
the
this
hell?
up.
Move on,
Them
move
man
on.
didn't
Man,
bottle it,
about
fam.
World
Them
Cup.
said it.
Man,
Man
about
said there was a
World
World
Cup,
Cup in the middle of this.
Calm, fam.
Allow
Forget
it,
about it,
allow
bro.
it,
Forget about it.
allow it.
Wrap it. It's done.
Like, there isn't always like Euros and other competitions during the season. All the time.
Yeah.
But it don't really matter though. Forget
No
that.
problem.
Forget that.
No problem.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about
No
it.
problem. Furthermore, are you
Yeah,
man winning the
so
league?
in
Are any of you
terms
man
of-
winning the league next season?
In
Let's
terms of the
focus on that.
Champions League,
None of us
in
are.
terms-
How about that?
in-
None
in
of us.
term- in- None of us are. In terms of the Champions League, we've established where we feel like Arsenal will get to. Me, I feel like going into a competition where it takes more than just player quality. It's about that heritage as well. And
Go in the
I think
distance.
that I think experience in big moments plays a massive part in the Champions League. Hence why we saw Real Madrid do what they do for so many years, not being at their best, but knowing what to do in certain moments to get through the rounds and to take themselves through. Remember, it's 2 lines, but go on, Rums.
Even just to chime in quickly, even City to a degree, they've not won it, but because they've been here in the last 3-4 years in that semi-final kind of stage and they've learnt from their mistakes, that's why they were able to go, I think we all agree,
Yeah, and
one
do what
better
they
this
do.
year. Do you know what I mean? With the
Yeah.
Arsenal players, where you've not even, majority of your squads not even tasted a quarter-final, a semi, or round of 16.
Some of them ain't even played a single game before, bro. Some of them haven't even
Just to add
played.
to that, look at their Europa League track record in the
And
recent.
listen,
I'm
you know
not
what it is?
hearing. I'll be real. I don't hear that. I'm not hearing
know what?
it. Like,
Why not?
bro, quality is quality, bro. Like you don't. Sometimes you don't
That's
always
what I was
need.
about to
Like,
say.
you don't always need.
Yeah, and that shows you, and that's naive. That's naive.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
naive.
Not really, because Pep had a so-called bad record in the champs with Bayern and all that unlucky stuff, and the start with City. But I think City just have that much quality that it got to a point where the quality was so undeniable they were never not going to reach these
Yeah,
stages.
you
They
make
were
you
just-
make
they were just
you're
winning
not-
these
No,
games.
but
You're not that
They
good.
also
That's what
got
you
to
do,
where got to where they got to is because what they went through. Do you know what I mean? They had to go through that to get to here because we
And
kept
that's
seeing
it.
them failing. We kept seeing them failing time and time again because they weren't experiencing
We
them.
can see them fail
From
again. It's
situation.
not like they've done it yet. We can still see them fail again.
No.
Not say
True,
I still
fair
think-
enough.
I think they're gonna.
And that Casey, that would prove our point even more. And the thing is, your quality is nowhere near that of Man City's. So, and they don't
I
even
know,
speak
I
about
know.
the Champions League the way Kears is. The way Kears is speaking about the champs, City fans don't even speak about the champs.
Word.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
I'm
Casey's
not
being cheeky. This one,
I'm not
on that.
discrediting it.
on that.
I'm not
on that.
disrespecting it. I know that Champions League is a mad thing. I know that, but I'm saying, if I look at all the teams there, we're not any worse than these teams, and it's a fact for me. It's a fact,
Like, watch, yeah. You know what? I can't lie. The maddest of humblings is coming, isn't it?
bro.
You
What
see-
humblings,
I
bro?
feel it. I
The
feel
maddest
it.
of humblings is gonna
Bro,
come.
why?
Like,
Corey,
when
Corey,
you, I can't lie, and you know what? My gut feeling is, yeah, you're gonna get Bayern again. Like in my gut, is telling me.
I think
Yeah.
there's
you're gonna
four
got Bayern
clubs.
in
There's
your
four
next-
clubs that
in your knockout round, and the humbling's gonna be nuts.
Yeah,
What-
that's your opinion, bro. That's your
for
opinion.
me, Napoli, City, Bayern, and Real Madrid. Them four clubs, I'd say, have you lot right now. I'll give it to you, kids. I'll tell you lot. If you have to go off this season, I'll tell you lot about fifth. But them four clubs for me over 2 legs will still have you lot.
Bro, Napoli, bro. Napoli.
Yeah.
Gee. Bro, I'm not.
I want to say, make
I'm
no
not hearing
mistake.
it. I'm sorry, I can't hear it. I can't
Make-
hear it.
Napoli
Make no
this
mistake,
season.
You think Arsenal can
fair
come
play.
OT and
That's what I'm
progress
saying.
through
This
the-
is-
Corey,
you
Corey,
think
why?
Arsenal can come
Corey,
OT and progress through the rounds?
No. I think they knock you out still. I'll be real,
Why?
Corey. I think they knock you
move,
out.
man, move.
How about this? Over 2 legs, Arsenal are never
Listen,
knocking
Corey,
you
you're
out.
not. Corey, you're
Never
not
knocking
doing
you
this.
out. Over 2
Corey,
legs.
you've got Champions League history from
Over 2
30
legs.
days, but this is a new era.
They haven't
You're
won
not-
in them.
Corey,
They haven't won
anything, I think in a one-off game, you lot have Arsenal. I don't think they beat you in a final, but over 2 legs, I just think because they're better, the quality will prevail.
How about this? I don't even know if Arsenal beat Manchester United in the
They are not winning.
But
They
you know what it is?
they
We're
will
talking
come
about
back.
right
I
now.
think they do still.
There's a whole window and a
Bro,
whole
see
lot
what
of
I'm
stuff
saying,
that
like,
happened
man,
before
cheek.
then. fam.
Bro, how
It's true. We need to speak about this after all that. It's
Champions League
true.
don't start till what month? Like,
September.
Last time.
you go,
Yeah, but we're there though. We're there in it. So, bro,
You're there.
even before you make
Kings is on this thing. We're there, so let's start talking about it.
yeah, bro, yeah, let's get
It's
it.
been a
Bro.
while,
We
it's been a
know
while.
the pattern. We know the pattern already.
So
Let's get it
listen,
cracking.
let me hit some of the comments because the comments.
Casey, I
have
feel
been
sorry for you
blaming
because you'll get
everyone.
associated with this.
David James
gonna
is saying
get
Harry
that.
Kane up top for Man
You
United.
will. Kiss is trying to hear this because you won't know who it was. Just say you man said this, and you'll get the
Hold on, man. Then let's
In
just
case you're
check all
getting
the
a free
comments.
grab now, it's just peak.
100%.
Marcus is on K again. He goes, another fact: you haven't won the Champions League. I think he's saying the way you're talking is that you haven't won.
You don't need to win it to be
Big
good
up.
in it.
Big up Eddie's again. Right, maybe wrong messenger to be saying that, bro. It's the complete wrong. Big up Eddie's football waffle. Big up the chat. Big up the Big Six dropping a like. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Big up Jay Lings in the chat as well.
Yeah, he's the joker as well. Jay Lings.
Talking about Madrid. Don't buck into Vinny. It's true.
Ben White's gonna have him on toes, bro. Trust me.
Oh no!
You couldn't even stop Matoma, fam.
Don't watch
You couldn't
that,
even
bro.
stop Matoma.
Yeah, because he was burnt out. He was burnt out, bro. That's why.
Casemiro is the Champions League guy. United might get into the semis. Arsenal won't. Says Stefano NFC. That's a Liverpool fan saying that, by the way. That's a Liverpool fan.
Montel United semis.
Bro, listen, hey, listen, bro. He's
Forget
just
that.
saying that they have players who have heritage and experience in the cup. So
Yeah.
I personally don't agree. I don't think United are there yet to touch semis, but I can see United getting out of their group.
And I call like Cassie and Varane. They've been there, done that.
I can see United getting out of their group. I think both of you will get out of your group.
Yeah, I do. I agree, Montel, but I do not see Man United.
Arteta, you got to remember, Arteta has zero
unless you get
experience.
Unless you get like
Zero.
Salzburg.
You don't need it, bro. You create your own legacy, B. You create your own legacy.
No, Arteta has zero Champions League
Corey, I
experience.
Fine.
thought you said Ten Hag said Eric's
The last time
I like this one, though. I like this one.
Arteta was picking up cones for Pep.
Corey, I like this one. Corey, I like this one. Zinchenko marking Mbappe. I will be there.
Let me
It'll be Kiwi or still, not Zinchenko.
You said it could even be Cancelo.
He says it like that's a difference.
Yeah, bro, it could be. If I go and get Cancelo, it could be you.
Same way. Like,
The difference is I don't need to be marking Mbappe because I'll be so attacking and dominant, bro. Mbappe won't even have a sniff.
Let's
You know what? This is so dank. When we're in the Mbappe, I'll be there for that.
he said,
Yeah,
just front
man.
foot.
Yeah.
Again, if you need Wan-Bissaka,
Bro, that guy plays with Tim's, bro. He can't.
Ed, I'm gonna call you to this. Big up Ed for the super chat. Big up Ed for the super chat, bro. We appreciate you. He goes, watch Dan Burn get more clean sheets than Zinni in the Champions.
Oh yeah, I forgot Newcastle in champs as
Newcastle
well.
couldn't even do it. Think St James's Park, you know.
Under the lights, European nights at St.
Bro,
James's
we'll
Park.
be there. That's what we look for. We'll be there still.
Park, get me back in champs. Man.
Yeah.
So United 1-0 against Bournemouth away from home. Casemiro gets the goal. Very, very. I saw the finish today. Actually, that was a ridiculous finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish still. It was.
I can't lie because I wasn't sure if the finish was going to be. I heard it was an overhead kick. Corey said it was hard, and Casey said it was okay. So I had to go look at him for myself.
No, it was a good. It was a good. It was good.
Montel, you already know Casey downplays the thing.
Yeah. It was hard. It was hard.
The thing is, I know Corey. The thing is, Casey, I know Corey was talking at
For a DM to be doing overhead.
That's why I'll say yes.
Like it
For
was
a DM to be doing an overhead kick at his age and doing it like that, and in that
it was good, but I know Corey gassed it to the highest of level.
You know what was cold as well?
This is
It was the instinct finish as well. Like you couldn't really think about it. Just it was bang off the cuff.
Corey made it seem like, because obviously I wasn't watching the game.
I showed you as soon as I saw it, Casey. Why are you
correct, Corey? And your energy was like it was Rooney's.
No, I did not.
No.
Wait,
Wait, Casey, that's such a you think I me, Corey Dyer. Me.
Corey,
You
you
think
were
I would compare
screaming.
Casemiro over
Corey,
to
you
Wayne
were
Rooney?
screaming. Corey, you were screaming. You were
Just like,
screaming
oh
like
my
you just scored a
gosh,
final.
Ed
Don't
super
lie.
chat.
You think I would compare Casemiro's over
I never
to
said
Wayne
you
Rooney?
compared them.
I would never
I
do
never
such
said
thing.
you compared them. I never
Hey,
said. You
no.
didn't hear what I
Ed,
said.
Ed has a question for you. He says, Ethan, why is Casemiro a better finisher than
Hey.
R9? Big up Ed for the super chat, by the
Wait,
way.
R9 at the World Cup?
Come round.
We say Casemiro start up front for
You
the
think
Casemiro-
R9 wasn't doing some flipping respect, fam?
Wait, Casemiro's good at the World Cup too. Don't worry
That
about it.
R9 didn't score a flipping overhead kick in the World Cup. The cheek.
But Casemiro scored the banger as well. If you don't remember,
It wasn't
Casemiro
better than
scored the banger.
R9's. Wait.
But Casemiro scored a banger as well. Come on,
Yeah,
No, Corey, hashtag
No,
foolproof.
brother. All
But
I'm saying
Corey,
is,
Corey, do you
another
have the same
team-
energy? Do you still have the same energy for the champs, Corey? What do you not think you're saying?
Oh
for the
no,
champs?
no, I can't lie. No, it's tough, innit?
Corey, say what you want to say. Don't let like these
real.
man.
Corey, what I don't want you to do is that hidden thing. That thing.
We're gonna have to play well.
You
10 Hog's gonna have to
like,
develop the best.
just one by one and
Um,
that.
No, I'm joking. As I said already, I think I'll definitely progress through the group stage. I believe that, but I can't lie. Bucking and Real Madrid. I don't want to play them.
Barca, oh yeah, Barca as well.
I ain't trying to buck Real Madrid. I'm not. It'll get long. It'll get very, very long. Like them man won't even play well. Then they'll score. They'll score like 2, and you're just sitting there like, what's just happened? Like we've been dominating.
In their loss.
And now I'm 2-0 down. Like it gets silly. Like man, don't sleep on Courtois either. Like you think it's a short goal.
Yeah, he's
And
fake.
somehow he stops it, bro. No, bro. So I think I'll go top 8.
Wait, now Mustafa's talking about GA
Of course.
or a DM.
Come on,
So
must
Corey, you're gonna make me vomit. You're gonna make me
from
vomit.
DM, you know.
Let's talk about how many red cards you got. Let's talk about that.
Brother, calm down,
Uncomfortable
bro.
conversations.
Bro, hey,
Bro, it's
chill,
your
Casey.
Corey. It's one of your guys, bro. Don't shout at me.
Bro, chill.
It's one of your guys.
Top
Corey,
8, innit?
last-
What do you think?
so Corey, you think quarterfinals, yeah?
Yeah,
Quarterfinals. You're saying at absolute best quarterfinals.
yeah.
Kiers?
I think it depends on who I get as well, though. I got to think about who I get.
Yeah.
If
That's what I'm
I
saying. We'll revisit this
If I
once
get Kane,
once
I can make it
done,
to the
innit?
final. You know, I can make that to the final.
Go on, Kay. Where do you think
Kane,
United? Where do you think United are looking at for Champions League?
United. I'll be real, yeah. I'll be honest. I'm probably with Corey and say if they do get Kane, then they're looking
No, Kay, like what you said to me right now.
Hey,
Like,
right
Hey,
now,
Kane,
what
Ethan
was
doesn't like it. Ethan don't like
Where
it.
did
What was
my
that
strategy
supposed to
get
be?
involved in this
Like
convo?
that.
Why not just
No,
hand
no,
it to
it is
Kane first?
we
right-
can revisit,
right
if
now-
they get Kane, we
right-
can revisit. We can revisit if they go get Kane.
cool.
Right now,
Bro, right now they get knocked out in round of 16 right now.
Okay.
Because they've got Martial and Weghorst up front. It's not
Yeah.
good enough. So
E?
Good man thing.
I think they'll sign a striker. But if they do,
What do you
round
think?
of
What
16,
striker though? What striker?
Ferguson, like you said earlier, isn't it?
No,
If they
that's a
go
2-year
at the
plan, bro.
moment,
You're not listening.
I'd
That's a 2-year plan.
say
I hope they put Rashford up front and bring in Sancho on the left wing. There.
I'd say group stages as well.
I think
Or
that's still
round
not
16.
enough. That's not enough still. That's still not
I mean,
enough.
Okay,
Rashford was big
Are
goals
we
in the
still
Champions.
talking about Sancho?
Sancho's not.
Okay.
He's not cutting
Chris,
it.
what is your prediction for Man United?
Rashford scored big goals in the Champions. Don't sleep on that.
What's your prediction? We're running over time. Case, what's your prediction for the champs?
My prediction is round of 16 they go out.
Round of 16. Okay, Roms.
Same as Arsenal, last 8. I think both of them reached quarters.
You are champions.
I think United are more inclined to play their first team in the group stages. I still think Arteta will probably rotate the team. I think United will be tired, so I think round of 16 because they're out of exhaustion. I think Arsenal will rotate smarter. I think United will go strong from the start when they don't actually need to go strong. I don't think, but I think they will go strong. Unless, as I said, signings could change that, but as it stands, that's the way I see it. Because we're short for time, we'll do Tottenham and Liverpool together in the Europa League. Where do you think they're both heading in the Europa League?
Wait, sorry.
What? Slow down.
Yeah, man,
That
don't breathe past that.
was too much. That was too fast.
Wait, but Tottenham one win not put them in Europa.
No, they can't get Europa League, bro.
They
They're
can't
done.
Is it done? Is that officially done?
It's done. They
Yeah,
can't
it's
get it.
done.
I'm gonna put it down as an accident, isn't it?
How about this? On my life, I thought if they just won their game, they
Nah,
could play.
Nah,
They're
G,
in
Montel,
conference league
they're
at best.
potentially
I reckon
conference at best.
This is my badge for next season.
And it's not even in their hands. It's not even in their hands.
Wait,
Oh.
you want Eve? You want conference?
If they win, do they get conference if they
I
win?
do not want.
Wait, do they get conference if they win?
Because if
Yeah,
Villa
no,
win,
if
they
they
don't
get
get
conference.
conference.
If I
Oh,
win,
so if they win the last game, they get conference. Okay.
but luckily,
Right.
Leeds are
So,
fighting relegation.
we'll do Liverpool, then we'll do Spurs. All right, we'll do it that way. So I generally thought it was both in. All right, cool.
No, because I swear if Villa win, they get conference.
Oh yeah, if Villa win, they get conference though.
Yeah.
Correct.
Villa
it's not
got
even
Brighton,
in conference
innit?
hands.
Yeah, I don't think they do that.
Assuming, let's just go off the bounds that Tottenham get conference and Liverpool, just for the content
Yeah.
reasons. We'll start with Kears. Where do you think Liverpool finish in the Europa League?
Round of 32.
As it stands, of course.
As it stands, you man got Hendo in that, so. I'll be real. I can't see you man winning it. I'm going for like. I say you man get knocked out in the semis. I say you get knocked out in the semis.
By
Still.
who?
By I don't know whoever's in there. What do you got in there? Viborg FC in there, man, or Viking in there, man. Any one of those.
They got Ala Santa.
See, after 1 year, how they trying to bust.
I
It could be anybody. I don't think you win it. I don't think you win it. It could be anybody.
But I agree. I think it's not a thing that we win where it's like, Liverpool going to win it. I don't think it's that simple. I agree. Yeah?
Liverpool, I think you win it. I'm never gonna lie. I think the expectation will be that you don't win it, and I think it's a nice little.
It's a little side thing. It's a trophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You add it to your pally, like
Add it to the collection, so you someone won.
It's definitely not a side thing. It's definitely not a side
No,
thing.
well, for me, it's a side thing. For you, it's
Nah,
amazing.
Monts don't do that. Monts, I know you want to win that trophy. I know
Bro,
you
I
want
have-
to win that trophy.
Bro, when you've gone from the
And I've
heights
won
of winning
the-
everything, Europa League's a quick little.
And Monts, if we're gonna do the shameless thing, it is literally the only cup
That you're
Klopp's
missing.
not won. And deep it, yeah, it's one of the first cup finals he was in. He might just think, you know what, I know how it feels to not win this. Let me just try and go one better this
Yeah,
time.
let me try grab it.
Yeah.
This
That's
might be
what
your
I
man's
think.
only opportunity to win it. Like,
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because you're not really in the Europa League that often. I think this is a chance to go and grab it. But I
Yeah,
just don't think it's that simple to go and win it. I think,
And you know
Well,
what? I
you
think we're
could be
gonna want to
there
win it
next
as
year,
well.
huh?
You could be in Europa again next year.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
no.
that might be your only chance.
This is my point. This is my point. He won't be in there for long.
Casey, so could you.
I know.
So could you.
and one thing, just
So
quickly
I'm
before you
just
go,
saying.
We won't be
I'll
there.
tell you the flight schedule.
depending on
I'll
how
give you
hard the
flight
league will be,
schedule.
with Chelsea, Brighton may be better. This might be another entrance into the champs, fam. Top four might not be an option.
That's what I'm saying.
It's true. It's true.
Monts,
Still.
let's say we fall. I don't think we'll have as bad season, but let's say we get to that Christmas time and we're 15 points off top four, how we were this year. Yeah,
You got to win Europa League.
I think that's when Klopp will be like, "No, I'm putting all my eggs into this."
That's
I
where
think
it goes.
that's what
I said last episode on Friday. I said in the preview that like starting well in the Prem is crucial next year.
Yeah.
It's crucial. Getting at least 4 wins or 5 out of 5 in your first 5 games, absolutely crucial. If you remember how we started the season, 2 draws and 1 loss.
I set the
When you start like that, it's so difficult to get off the ground. When you start boom, 5 wins out of 5, you're on cloud 9.
Oh, deep it, Monts. We have to wake up early on this Saturday, sleep in my eye, to see Mitrovic.
Mitrovic doing this. Doing this.
Oh man, this season's been a long season. Yeah. Man was doing Cruyff turns around that. Bro, deep it. That's actually been falling from game one.
Game 1 of the season, Mitro cutting in. Yo, it's mad, bro. It's mad.
Man was a mean.
Case, where do you think Liverpool finishing? Case, where do you think Liverpool finishing? Where do you think Liverpool finishing?
What? In Europa?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere like quarters, semis.
Do you reckon we don't take it seriously, or do you reckon we take it seriously? And
I
get
feel like you don't take it as serious as you should do. I think you're gonna get caught in a part where you're doing well in the league, you're doing kind of well in Europa. Which do we kind of go for? Like, I think you're going to be okay in the league and okay in Europa, and then you get neither. I think you're going to do what we done.
Bigger fish to fry, innit?
Yeah, I
big
think
fish
that's,
to fry, and then we don't get
remember that's going to be
yeah.
your mindset. I think you're going to do the bigger fish to fry thing.
bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
Roms, where do you? Oh, so you think we win it? Yeah, Roms. By the way.
Yeah,
We
bro.
win it?
I just think. I think Klopp's. I agree with Case. I think Klopp's gonna go for the league and Europa, but I don't know, man. There's just something about us in European competition. I always have to back us, and for once, we're not gonna be up against no mighty Real Madrid. I fancy us against anyone apart from that club. I fancy us against, bro. So,
All right, fair enough.
we
Corey,
win it.
what do you think?
Well, like Keir said, you're going up against Torfin and them, man.
It's like Gryffindor.
It's an anime reference.
Man said Gryffindor.
Wait, ain't Torfin a player? Am I bugging?
No, he's from an anime. He's a Viking from an anime.
I'll talk about anime.
What I say?
Even went to Harry Potter, fam. I don't know where that went. Just took it left.
Who's in group?
Yeah. So Corey, but for time reasons, where do you think we're finishing?
Yeah, I think you man win it. Innit?
You've been complimenting us a lot this stream, you know. Said we'll challenge
weird.
Europa League. Thank you, Corey.
It's a bit weird, Corey.
No, it is because you know what it is. Like I like getting you guys happy, and then the downfall's so great. Like, I just eat
No,
off
that's
that.
too late.
That's like the
too
main.
late. It's too late.
No, which bro?
Big up Uncle Albert in the
Get
chat as well.
top four.
Uncle Albert says we don't deserve top four, but our managers should stop telling us Europa is absolutely fine because it's not. He also says even if Europa is not going to be easy, when the relegated clubs from the Champions League enter the fray, it is not easy.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I said. It's not about the team that are in it now.
Wait,
It's about the
Montel, can
team
you read out that tweet? I know that dropped down on your thing. Just check that tweet that dropped down on your thing and then just read it out for me, G. Just as we
What
could.
tweet?
Madigan tweet? You didn't see that one?
Huh?
You didn't see that
What
one?
tweet? Tweet.
I'll let
Tweet.
you know, G. Yeah.
Tweet or
I'll let
comment?
you know the tweet. Tweet, G.
From Romano.
From my boy Chris. Fuller and Balogun is now the first under 21 player to score more than 20 goals in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. With that flag.
Price of the brick.
Pick him up, bro. No, that's serious though. And last thing, we'll close out with Lacazette scoring 30 goals and Jesus scoring 10.
Tottenham.
Yeah, bro. What we forgot Tottenham. See, Mons, you're starving, G. Like, bro, bait.
Oh no. Sorry. Oh yeah, we're finishing in conference league. We can all say it together.
He couldn't wait to get that Lacazette.
I kept that one. I kept that one. I was waiting for that one. Ethan, sorry, yeah, you want to talk about Europa League? Conference League. Where do you think?
I don't want to be in it, but if we're in it, we win it, innit?
You don't even believe that yourself. You don't believe that.
No. Next season, the mentality is if I'm in it, I want to win it. Prem,
Bro, you don't believe that, bro.
obviously, everything.
Bro, it's in your DNA to bottle shit. You even bottled that.
I know.
Last time you was there, you got knocked out.
Alright, so lads, let's just go around and say what round. Man, let's just say what rounds. Corey, what round did Tottenham get to in the Conference League? Or do they win?
I think they make the final and lose it.
Casey?
Corey, you're so cheeky.
How does it go? So is it like round of? So
Yeah, is it round of 126?
Same stuff, man. We're tight for time.
It was 126.
Man, we're tight for time.
But I'm being
Just say what round.
serious. I don't know because is it round of 64?
I think they go through 12 rounds.
Say what round and let's keep it stepping.
Round of 90, round of 60.
I'm joking. I think they get to the semis. I think they get to the
Semis, yeah, Rom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock you, though, but I think Ethan finally has something to smile about, and I think they win it still.
My guy.
I actually think they win it.
E, you said you think you're in it to win it, K?
Yeah, I don't want to be in it.
I'm gonna go with Corey. I literally think they get to the final and lose it. It'll be so like them man to do that. Real talk.
You know what? If West Ham win it this year, Spurs have to win it.
You have to.
You actually have to win it still. But listen, big up Ed for the super chat. He goes, Liverpool need to stop talking Europa League, but Brighton are still lurking.
That's what I said. That's what
We
I
will finish
said.
fifth.
Thank you, Ed.
I can't wait
Thank
till next
you,
week.
Ed.
We will finish
Thank
fifth.
you, Ed.
It's guaranteed.
That's exactly what I said, bro. Right, bro. Review, bro. Check the thing. It's a bit
Bro,
dangerous.
as I said, by that logic, Man United need to check their review, but you even need to say
Yes,
that. That's just-
Montel, they have a
I
big
do,
game
bro.
this weekend, G.
You man
They
can
have
still
a
get
big
it.
game.
I'm with you. Go on.
I'm not with you on that.
Exactly.
We're not together on that. I don't
No, we
co-sign
are,
that.
bro.
Listen,
You man can still
it's
get
been
that.
another
You didn't-
episode of Big Six.
Oh.
Hey, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Big up everyone who's sending their super chats. Big up Ed. Big up City Bias. Big up Josh Smith, and big up T for the super chats. Big up all of our members as well. Make sure you head over to Never a Foul, who are going to go live straight after this. So make sure you guys jump into that as well. Let's make sure going forward as well, we're about on 135 likes. So make sure we get to at least to 150, 175 likes. If you're watching this back, make sure you subscribe on the way in as well. Big up Cass, Dennis the Great, Jamie, Solo, Bayesian Red, Honestly, Daniel, Snake Eyes, D1 Millie, Roms, NDT, Joe, and Aiden Andrews as our members. And again, make sure you subscribe, guys. We're on the road to 4,300. Let's make it happen. Big up Klopp's Hamstring, FJT, Jonas as well, N9 NUFC. Big up Ensman TV. Big up Albert as well. Big up Trudon. Big up Mustafa. Big up Assad. Big up Geordie Dread as well. Newcastle fan. We're gonna get him on the channel real soon as well. And yeah, man, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Big up Bayesian Pops LFC in the cut as well. Make sure you smash the like button. We did do a poll on Centurions versus Invincibles, and I think I have to scroll up. I'm scrolling up, so give me a second because it was 68% to Centurions and 31% to Invincibles. But there was only 66 votes, so maybe I needed more votes. I don't know. But listen, it's been another episode of BSB. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely week. And we will see you guys tomorrow at some point for the call-in. Take care, and we will see you soon. Big up, people.
Arsenal away